Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today is a beautifully chaotic day in the soap world, and we have so much drama to unpack that I am practically vibrating with excitement. Grab your snacks, get comfortable, and let's dive right into the madness because things are getting absolutely wild. Oh my god, I'm screaming. Okay, but listen, I was literally eating my dinner and I actually choked on my pasta when I was watching this because I can't even deal right now. The sheer audacity of everyone in Genoa City right now is honestly unhinged. Like, actually insane. I had to pause and text my friend immediately because I was like, are you serious right now? I'm dead. I'm literally deceased. We have to talk about Jack and Nikki first because my jaw dropped and it is still currently on the floor. So Nikki, which is insane by the way because Nikki and Jack have so much history and so much baggage. Nikki literally goes to Jack and confesses that she tried to talk to Diane. She actually tried to be the bigger person and talk to Diane Jenkins Abbott, and Diane just straight up rejected her. Flat out. Rejected, and honestly, why would she do that? She needs to get it together, I swear. Diane is acting like she holds all the cards but she literally faked her own death years ago, and don't even get me started on that. But Jack, poor Jack is just sitting there looking so heartbroken and I'm yelling at my screen like, Jack, she's not worth it. He is literally falling apart at the seams over this marriage. Oh wait, before that happened, actually, let me back up. Jack is just so devastated about his marriage falling apart. He's literally terrified that things are beyond repair with Diane. Because remember, Victor locked him on that yacht with Patty Williams and drugged him, which is honestly the most wild thing Victor has ever done, and he has done some truly evil things. So Jack is traumatized, actually traumatized, and Diane is just punishing him. She refuses to have a straightforward conversation with him, so Jack is seeking comfort from Nikki. He just wants a shoulder to cry on because his entire life is crumbling. And I'm calling it now, this is going to end badly. Mark my words, this is a disaster waiting to happen. Because you just know what's going to happen next. Jack and Nikki are going to share a warm hug or some intimate moment of comfort, and Diane is going to walk right in and catch them. I can literally see it playing out in my head right now. The audacity. Diane is going to get even madder, which is so hypocritical because she's the one teaming up with Victor to steal Jabbit. Wait, did I already say that? Whatever. Anyway, Diane is going to see Jack and Nikki hugging and she's going to completely lose her mind. I'm literally shaking just thinking about the drama. She is going to use that hug as the ultimate proof that Jack is betraying her, even though he is literally just a broken man looking for a friend. Okay, where was I right? So Jack and Nikki. I just can't get over how Jack is literally a victim here and Diane is playing the villain. I mean, I was sitting there on my couch like, actually screaming at the TV, Jack, hug her, hug Nikki. Because honestly Nikki is being a better friend to him right now than his own wife. It's so dramatic. And Diane is just packing her bags and acting like the victim. Not okay. I'm done. If Diane catches them in a warm embrace, the explosion is going to be legendary. I am honestly living for the mess, but I also feel so bad for Jack because he literally did not ask for any of this. I forgot to mention earlier, but we need to talk about Vegas because oh my god, Las Vegas is literally a war zone right now. So Adam is there, right? And Matt Clark, who is actually the most evil person on this show. Seriously, he is a total psychopath. Matt literally tells Adam that Nick is dead. Matt says Nick died from a drug overdose. My jaw dropped. I literally stopped breathing. I was like, there is no way they killed off Nick Newman. There is just no way. I was actually hyperventilating for a solid minute. The sheer panic that washed over me was entirely too real. But Adam actually doesn't believe Matt's story. Thank God. Adam is literally like, I don't believe you. Show me my brother. Adam demands to see Nick immediately and he's threatening Matt, getting all up in his face. And I'm cheering for Adam. I'm literally like, yes Adam, unleash the spider, destroy him. But then and this is where I literally lost my mind. Adam quickly realizes he has absolutely zero control over this situation. None, zero. Matt is completely holding all the cards and Adam is just a pawn in his sick, twisted game. It is actually so hard to watch because Adam is usually the one pulling the strings. Matt is so unhinged. Matt is about to cause even more trouble and his next move makes Adam look like a total mess. Like a complete disaster. Adam is panicking. He's actually freaking out. He tells Chelsea everything that happened. And Chelsea is just... I can't even imagine what Chelsea is feeling right now. She flew all the way to Vegas because she had a bad feeling. And now she's finding out Matt is claiming Nick is dead. They both realize that rescuing Nick from Matt is going to be so much harder than they expected. It's actually terrifying. They are totally out of their depth and Matt is running circles around them. Honestly, Matt juggling all these Newmans is insane. He's got Nick locked in a storage room, pumped full of fentanyl. It makes me sick to my stomach. But thankfully, Nick is still alive. Despite all of Matt's vicious lies to Adam, Nick is actually still alive. But Matt and Chelsea are literally sick with worry because they don't know how long Nick can hold on. He's fading fast. I was literally crying into my pillow watching this. Why would Matt do this? He is a monster. Nick is just lying there fighting for his life. And Adam and Chelsea are panicking because they have no idea how to get to him before it's too late. I am so stressed out I actually need a massage. Oh wait, I got so distracted by the Vegas drama. I completely forgot about Sally. Okay, but listen, Sally Spectre is literally going through the most stressful waiting period of her entire life. While Jack is crying to Nikki and Adam is threatening Matt, Sally is in her own personal hell waiting for a pregnancy test result. I'm screaming. Sally and Billy Abbott might be having a baby. Or maybe not, I can't breathe. I actually had to stand up and pace around my living room and this scene came on because the tension is just too much. So Sally is taking this pregnancy test on Thursday's episode, and she is an absolute nervous wreck. And you know who's by her side? Audra Charles. Which is honestly so wild to me because Audra is usually so manipulative and out for herself, but she's actually being a supportive friend right now. I'm literally shocked. Audra is standing by Sally during this agonizing wait because Sally is facing life-changing news. I mean, a baby with Billy Abbott. After everything Sally went through losing her baby girl with Adam. It's so emotional. I am literally tearing up just thinking about Sally's past trauma and how terrified she must be right now. I was literally texting my group chat like, is Sally pregnant or not? Because there's also the chance that it's a false alarm. Remember, Billy suspected she might just be coming down with some kind of illness. What if it's just a stomach bug? What if she has the flu? But Sally is literally climbing the walls. She has to know if she's carrying Billy's child. She's just sitting there, staring at the test, waiting to see if it's positive or negative. The suspense is actually killing me. I don't know if I want it to be positive or negative. Billy's kids are already teenagers, so starting over with a newborn is going to be insane for him. But Sally deserves to be a mom so badly. Let me circle back to Adam and Chelsea though because I just remembered something. Chelsea is literally so fierce. She's not backing down. But Adam is looking like such a mess because Matt outsmarted him. I'm calling it now. Adam is going to do something incredibly reckless to save Nick. Mark my words. He's going to risk everything. And Nick. Poor Nick. I just keep picturing him in that dingy storage room. It's so dark and depressing. I honestly had to look away from the screen for a minute because it was too much. The idea of Nick just slowly slipping away while Matt gloats is just sickening. Wait, did I already say that Matt lied about the overdose? Yeah, I did. Whatever. Anyway, the point is, Matt is playing mind games. He wants Adam to think Nick is dead just to torture him. It's psychological warfare. And Adam is usually the king of mind games, but Matt is literally running circles around him right now. It's honestly embarrassing for Adam, but also terrifying because Nick's life is actually on the line. Adam is going to have to dig so deep into his dark spider persona to get out of this, and Chelsea is going to have to watch the man she loves turn back into a monster just to save his brother. It is so dramatic. And back in Genoa City, if Diane actually walks in on Jack and Nikki, I think she might actually explode. Like literally spontaneously combust. Because Diane is already so bitter and vengeful. She's teaming up with Victor to steal Jabbit. She's taking Jack's family legacy. And then to see Jack finding comfort in Nikki's arms. Oh my god. The absolute fireworks that are going to happen. I am so here for it. I literally have my popcorn ready. I'm going to be glued to my television screen because the fallout from that hug is going to shift the entire dynamic of the show. Jack is just a broken man right now. He's so lost. And Nikki is trying to be the voice of reason, which is hilarious because Nikki is also fighting her own war against Victor. Everyone is just fighting Victor honestly, but Jack and Nikki have this deep bond, and when Jack is hurting, Nikki is there. It's actually really sweet, but it's going to cause so much drama. I can't even deal. Diane is going to use it as the ultimate excuse to ruin Jack completely. She is going to feel so justified in her hostile takeover of Jabbit. She's going to be like, see, I told you he was untrustworthy, even though she is literally the one betraying him. The hypocrisy. I am yelling. I just keep thinking about Sally's face when she looks at that test. Like, what if it's positive? Billy is going to be a dad again. That is going to be a massive shock for him. But honestly, I kind of want it for Sally. She deserves some happiness. But then again, a baby with Billy. That's a lot of baggage. I'm literally so torn. And Audra being the supportive bestie is just a dynamic I never knew I needed, but now I am obsessed with it. I hope Audra doesn't use this against her later because that would be so messed up. But this is Audra we are talking about, so you literally never know. Okay, I'm losing the thread again. Where was I right? So Vegas, Genoa City, it's all just one massive explosion of drama. I honestly don't know how I'm going to survive the rest of this week's episodes. My heart rate is literally through the roof. If Nick dies, I'm rioting. If Diane steals Jabbit and ruins Jack's life over a misunderstanding hug, I'm rioting. If Sally's test is negative after all this build-up, I'm rioting. I'm just going to riot no matter what happens. I am way too invested in these fictional people and I need to touch grass. But I can't because I need to know what happens next. Seriously though, this show is taking years off my life. I am way too emotionally invested in these people. Like, I know they're not real, but they feel real to me. Okay, when Jack cries, I cry. When Nick is in danger, I am in danger. That's just how it is. And Matt Clark needs to be taken down immediately. Someone needs to call the FBI, the CIA, the Avengers, I don't care. Just save Nick. And someone needs to lock Diane in a room and force her to listen to reason before she destroys Jack forever. I am literally counting down the minutes until the next episode. I can't breathe. I am actually hyperventilating. This is the best television ever. Period. The end. I'm out.